Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah, amma ba'ad, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Guys, you've probably seen our Umrah project, right? When we take kids to Umrah and, the ones who are on the streets, we take them for free and they change their life. And, some of these guys are furthest away from Deen, and after the trip, they become students of knowledge, Allahumma barik. That project is at risk of being closed down right now. Up until now, you know that we take a lot of these kids for free because either they don't have the money to afford it themselves or their money is haram. And you guys have been supporting in fundraising for this project. Now, the reality of the matter is that the money never ever, I think maybe once, came in on time for the people that we wanted to take. Apart from that, it was always coming in late, which means we were always having to take people with money we didn't have. And I didn't actually want to ever tell anyone this, but because now the project is at risk of us not being able to kind of move forward with it, but we actually incurred debt, and the team incurred a personal debt of £30,000. Actually, more than that, I'm rounding it down. And I was just in a position where I had a brother in front of me telling me, listen, bro, I might end up in jail, I might end up dead if I don't go on this trip. And to go, I just never had the heart to say no. So no problem, come. And it is what it is. I always had the confidence in the community that we'd be able to raise the money. But we was doing 4 trips a year, sisters trips as well. We were taking sisters as well. We took some sisters as well for free, those who were far from the deen and really needed it. But just the money never came in the way it needed to, and people were just always more content giving to projects based on, like, I think a lot of times it's just more emotional. Like if we show you an emotional video of someone who's like, hungry, like people will give. But if you show a video of like a project in their own community, they won't. And I'm not saying it's bad to give to places where people are struggling, back home, Syria and whatnot. But the issue is that we have a lot of organizations that pump millions and millions into those localities, and even then, those people, if they was to pass away, at least they only lost their dunya, but they still have their afterlife. But these kids, when they pass away, a lot of them don't even have their deen anymore, and if they do, they've got so much blood on their hands, drugs on their hands, that what are they dying with? So some people are only losing their dunya. And I'm not saying not to give to them. I think you guys have seen how much money we've raised for Syria, the Rohingya Muslims, Somalia, all this, and I'm still advocating that. I'm still saying do that. But don't forget, charity starts at home. I mean, we complain about the killings and the murders, and right here we're an organization that actually is putting in so much to solve that problem with the permission of Allah Azza wa Jal. And we've seen so much progress. We had kids come to the masjid and leave knives and say, look, we don't want, take the knife, we don't want this anymore. We had entire neighborhoods that, some of the people, the biggest guys selling drugs have stopped now, and so much change. And you lot have seen it. You lot actually seen it. But still, it's just one where people are like, it's just, it is what it is. And now it's at a situation where the project looked like it's about to stop, and what's going to happen is that it's just going to be any other Umrah company where if you can pay to come, you'll come, but the da'wah element is going to be severely missing. And this was one where it weren't really supposed to be like, anyone can go. If you're practicing, you can go Umrah with anyone. We wanted to take people who they need this trip that they're going to transform. I'm going to make this appeal to you guys. I mean, really and truly, Ramadan's the only time where people, their generosity reaches a point where they give, and they give to the point where it hurts their pockets. And outside Ramadan, I don't really see us raising 30k, because we have so many other projects that we're running that need financial attention and whatever have you. So the way I see it is we've got 3 days to raise this 30k. If we raise it, then alhamdulillah, and if not, then qadarullah, it probably isn't meant to be. Not just that, I mean, the next trip's supposed to be in October, and if we're going to get things rolling, we need to pay off our debts first for the people that we already took in the past that we haven't raised money for, before we can start taking new people. Right now, I'm saying we need to get that 30k ASAP, basically. So if you could donate at the link below, it would be great. I mean, 6k has already been raised. We need to get up to 30. I told you it's more than 30, but if we get up to 30, I'm happy. If you could, I'd be grateful. If you could maybe, this is you. I mean, you know what it is. No one realized the importance of this project until the younger brother gets stabbed, or their cousin ends up selling drugs, or their nephew ends up in jail, and then they're like, "Oh, let's cool down, man." You gotta support Down, man. No, when he's there, you know what I'm saying. You gotta support the project. You got to support the project. Anyway, listen, the link below, inshallah. Keep it real, keep it short, keep it sweet. If you can give, you can give. If you can't, you can't. It's up to you. But this is us doing our part, signing out. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.